Hello, 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 here on Tuesday, May the 2nd. We're going into May. It's already May. We're in with some delicious foods to try. This is the first of 3 taste tests I will apparently be doing, because I found the Summer Freeze Mountain Dew, which is in the fridge, getting cold for me. Which I'll have to try that maybe tomorrow, maybe. And I also found this Mernin, because the chip mod was redone. I have BLT Sandwich, and Cuban Sandwich. And if you've paid attention to the title of the video, oh, which one are we doing today? Which one of these are we doing today? We're doing this one, so I assume the title of the video is the reason you're here, unless you're just always here. And so, hello everyone who is here for whatever reason you are. So we have the Cubano Sandwiches. It had a nice little picture there. To be honest, I don't know if I've ever had a Cuban sandwich. I feel like I had it from Firehouse Subs. I feel like that was their like special sub they had at one point. And I tried it then. I feel like a Cuban Sandwiches. But I've already goggled it. And according to Wikipedia, the main ingredients are Cuban bread, ham, roasted pork, Swiss cheese, pickles. Swiss cheese. Those are not 2 separate things. We do not put the Swiss on a Cuban sandwich. Okay? Maybe you do. I don't know. I don't know your life. Do what you do. But yes, if you put a Swiss person on your Cuban sandwich, it also has Swiss cheese. So it's kind of like overkill, really. One or the other. Like, seriously. Fucking sandwich diva, whatever it is you're doing. Let's restart. Cuban bread, ham, roasted pork, Swiss cheese, pickles and mustard. I feel like it might have some kind of special mustard on it, or something like, maybe, I don't know. I feel like if it's the sandwich that I'm thinking of that I had from whatever I just said, Firehouse Subs, it had some kind of special mustard on it, maybe. I don't remember exactly. I don't know if it was like Digiones mustard that was on it or not. And it says variations. Sometimes it has slammy hard. On in Tampa, no salami. That's going to be one of those things that I say it incorrectly, on like joking around, and then I start saying it that way, and they're like, "Oh my god, he's fucking stupid." But I am. So I mean, hey, I might as well show it to the world. Whatever. Loud and proud, right? No salami in South Florida, lettuce, tomatoes, and mayonnaise in Key West. So, oh, they might be cheating. They might be cheating, because the BLT should basically taste like bacon, right? With some lettuce and tomato. If we've got mayo, lettuce, and tomato, I don't know why words are so fucking hard, but apparently they are today. But this is the picture that they have on the Wikipedia in South Florida, and the salami, where the Swiss live. So what I mean, I guess we've got a picture of the sandwich there too. But yeah, I feel like maybe I tasted the pickles more than anything on my Cuban sandwich. I don't know, but so I don't know that I'm going to be. You know, I said all of that and fucked half of it up to say that I don't know if I'm going to be able to compare this to an actual Cuban sandwich or not, but I can at least tell you what flavor, perhaps, I taste the most out of it. Kind of smells like feet, maybe. Is that the part of the Swiss that you put on your sandwich? I don't know what the tenderest cut of a Swiss is, so somebody's gonna have to tell me. I'm not sure what that scent is, but it has the nice, you know, rippled muscles of the chip. Okay. The pickle flavor is definitely there. We already have pickle. We already have pickled chips, so I suppose that makes sense. If you can, you know, make a pickle chip, you can add the flavor into your Cuban sandwich chip and be fine. There is maybe like a smoky something. Does it say bold savory crunch? That's what it says on the back. I think it might say smoky on here. Yeah, smoky, zesty, crispy. That's on the BLT sandwich. There's some kind of other flavor there that's maybe more the whatever the mustardy flavor is supposed to be. Oop! I guess that one belongs to the cats now. I'll be like, what the fuck is this? I don't know if they eat pickles very often. Once again, I feel like the pickle flavor is definitely the most prominent for me, which is okay. Which is okay. So, I mean, sometimes I've eaten pickle chips before, but it can be a lot. Sometimes the pickle flavor is almost too much, and whatever the extra, I don't know if it's like the mustardy part of it or what of it. There's like some other flavor that's like counteracting the pickle flavor and making it not quite as strong as if just like a straight pickle chip. So it's making it a little more bearable, I guess, because I like the pickle chips just fine, but I can't really eat a whole lot of them like at once. It's kind of like I gotta take a break. It's like, okay, it's kind of like, you know, when candy corn comes around for Halloween. I have like a, you know, a handful of it and I'm good for the rest of the year, you know, like that's kind of how I am with pickle chips. But whatever, which I honestly haven't had in quite a long time, but whatever the extra flavors are here in this, it's kind of washing the pickle flavor out. I mean, it's still there, don't get me wrong. It's definitely the most prominent flavor that I'm tasting, but at least there's other stuff with it to kind of balance it out a little bit more so that it's not like the only flavor that's smacking me in the face. I might actually taste, I can't tell you if it's Swiss. I can't tell you if it's the feet of the Swiss. But the Swiss cheese, I don't know if it's a Swiss cheese flavor. I guess I'm getting some kind of, which I guess makes sense because, you know, they have cheese chips as well. So you combine your cheese chips and your, you know, your pickle chips, and you get a Cubano. Cubano. I don't know. I think you're just going to have to, I'm feeling lazy. You're just going to have to deal with my chewing in this video. I'm going to be lazy. I like them. I do. Because like I said, whatever that, that extra flavor in there. I mean, I like pickles. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, those pickle chips can be a lot. And I'm like, so that's probably why I don't eat them on a regular basis. Or have never again, I don't think. Since the first time I tried them. But this has enough going on for it that I don't know if it's all the flavors of the Cubano sandwich, but it's enough for me. Oop! I'm gonna just stab myself in the mouth. Good for me. Yeah. So, there's a couple different flavor combinations going on with this one. Oop! I'm gonna drop more of it in the cat's bowl. I would still say, and maybe that's just because pickle is a very strong flavor to begin with. It's what I'm tasting probably the most out of the different things, and you know, the different bites are sometimes maybe giving a little extra flavor of something else depending on how much of the, you know, the dressing or the coating or whatever is on there, the dusting. I like these. I like these. Very much so. But if a little time, I can. Okay, make sure that you do. I might have to get some more of these. I might eat these very quickly. So, these get a thumbs up for me. For sure. This is one I was kind of curious, the most curious about. Because like I said, I don't know for sure that, ooh, it's a twisty. It's a curly. It's like a fry, or it's like a chip from Arby's. Oh. I don't know that I've had a Cuban sandwich for sure. Possibly from the possibly from the Firehouse Subs, and it was very good. Whatever that sandwich was, it was a limited time thing that they had, sandwich that they had. I had to get like 2 or 3 of them. They were so good. It might have been the Cuban. I feel like there might be some other flavors going on that I just can't quite pinpoint in my palate. But whatever they are, they're mixing together okay for me. I know, you know, they've had like spare rib chips before and all that kind of stuff. So there's probably some of that going on too. But it might be mostly the cheese pickle and maybe a bit of the mustard flavor that I'm getting from in there. I should stop eating, or stop eating them long enough to stop the video. Okay, I'm putting them down. Putting them down. We're done. It's a little bit done. But anyway, so yeah, those are actually pretty good. Once again, I don't necessarily know that how well I can compare them to an actual Cuban sandwich, because I can't really say that I have experienced the flavor enough of that at all, possibly, to know what that would be. But whatever the flavors combination they got going on in these chips, I approve. So that's those. When those get cold, obviously I won't be able to do it today because now I taste pickles. If somehow my palate feels cleansed later, I might try those. And then of course the Bolt. We got the Bolt chips to give a shot at some point. Probably the day after that, possibly. So maybe in the next 3 days you might get 3 videos from me in a row, which would be very rare. Unless it's like Advent even or something, or, you know, vacay day. I've gotten pretty lazy with the posting, so, but that's okay. I can't stand me for long either, so can't blame y'all for not being able to. But anyway, so that's the Cubano chips, which went pretty good for me. So hopefully, I saw smaller bags up front too. So if you're wanting to take a chance on them, you don't have to buy the full. This was like $3. They're on rollback, at least right at the moment. So both of these were $3, like $2.96 or something. I don't know how much. I never pay attention really to usually if I want to buy something, I just, you know, buy it if I think I have the money. But I guess because money's a little tighter at the moment, so I had to pay attention to, like, you know, I put the bacon beef jerky back. Well, it's like the bacon jerky, whatever. I put that back because that was like $7. I'm like, no, maybe not right now. Maybe not right now. So that's why I paid a little bit more attention to. But I mean, the big bag is only $3. I don't know for sure how much the smaller bag was. But if you're wanting to take a chance and not spend $3 on it, there is another option out there, apparently. But anyway, I at least saw one of the Cuban chips. I don't know about the BLT chips, but I assume if they have one, they have the other. So, I don't know. I didn't really explore that much on the way to the register to get the fuck out of there. But anyway, that's that, and maybe I'll see you for the next 2 days. But as always, I will see you for what I see you.